lawyers here. Counsellor, 10 minutes.
You're joking. You really have to be joking. Allah Yibarak Bayi, he sent this to me. He sent me a...
Mr. Al-Ghazawi, my name is...
Slut. He sent me a slut? Get this filthy whore out of here.
Mr. Al-Ghazawi.
Don't you talk to me, slut. You get her out of here. I'm not talking to her. Is this how it is? Bayi makes a joke of me?
Sit down.
This is forbidden. Astaghfiru Allah, alladhi la ilaha illa huwa, al-hayy al-qayyum wa atubu ilayhi.
And shut up. Your lawyers here. Counsellor.
Mr. Al-Ghazawi, your arraignment hearing is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I have come to discuss some important matters with you relating to the nature of your...
You do not.
The nature of your plea, Mr. Al-Ghazawi.
You do not refer to me by name. You are undeserved. You are unclean. I smell you. I smell your filth.
Okay, we're done here.
This is forbidden.
Sit down. Counsellor.
Mr. Al-Ghazawi, in the light of your inability to discuss this matter, it is my duty to inform you that we will enter a plea of not guilty.
What did you say?
The charges against you will be formally read in the court.
What did you say?
We will apply for bail at that point, Mr. Al-Ghazawi, but I must tell you that under the Act...
That's not what you said.
There is no
Are
precedent.
you dumb?
I said, in the light of your inability to communicate, that we would enter a plea of
Not guilty. There it is. But I must tell you, slut, that I am most certainly guilty. I'm guilty as charged. You admit you're a slut.
Your father will be in court tomorrow.
You serve him.
I represent his best intentions.
His intention is to mock me.
It wasn't supposed to be me. My husband is your father's attorney. He was unable to attend. If that offends you, I'm sorry.
Of course it offends me. But this is the wish of Allah.
It makes no sense to plead guilty.
No sense to you. It makes perfect sense to me. It makes sense to this guy. It makes sense to the Australian Federal Police. It makes sense to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. We're all in agreement then.
Why don't you make it make sense to me?
To you? My father's slut?
Officer, would you please excuse us? Officer, would you allow me to converse with my client? Mr. Al-Ghazawi, I assure you that I am no man's slut. I assure you of something else. I assure you that if you enter a plea of guilty tomorrow, you will almost certainly be found guilty at trial. They will keep you in prison.
You're just an evil slut. You're sent to tempt me. Tempt me from my martyrdom. From my Jannah.
You are charged with funding a terrorist organization with $150 you earned working at McDonald's. Do we really need to be talking about martyrdom?
It's not your business. It's not my father's business. I'll make the decisions. Praise Allah, true Father. He will guide me. He will allow me to see.
See what?
Your lies in the lives of the infidels. Slut.
Don't call me that again.
Shut up.
I will not shut up. You cannot silence me. You cannot use your views or your gender to silence me. I have earned my voice, Mr. Al-Ghazawi. I am your lawyer.
I'll represent myself. It's my right. I will plead guilty. We're finished here.
You need a mother, not a lawyer.
When my father comes, I'll blame you. I think she's ready to go.
Come on, then.
Wait. You're right, you know.
What?
You're right. I was a slut once. Or so they said.
Who?
When I was young, I liked this boy. His father ran the nursery. Beautiful flowers. I used to ride there on my bike and buy flowers for my mum. But really, I went to go see the boy. He had olive skin. No one around had olive skin. He was handsome. Like you. After a party, I went with him. It was the most beautiful night of my life. When I told my friends, they called me a slut. One night when we all went to the movies, I brought him along. I loved him. I was a young girl and he treated me so fine. At the movies, the other guys beat him up. I never went out with him again. I'd see him, he'd look at me, but we never spoke. I told my mother what happened and she said I was better off. But I'd give anything to have stayed with that boy.
I was the good one. My mother always said it. She said, they're going to love you. But they called me a groper. I didn't even know what that meant. But they told me. I'll join my brothers. It's where I belong. Guilty.
Watch.
Time's up.
Astaghfiru Allah alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayy al-qayyum wa atubu ilayhi.
Watch.
Miss.
Astaghfiru Allah alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayy al-qayyum wa atubu ilayhi. Astaghfiru Allah alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayy al-qayyum wa atubu ilayhi.